Welcome to Tybalt's Apprentice. Not quite broadcasting from the Cave of Wonder just yet, but I am in Arizona, and I thought I'd put a video out just so you guys don't forget me. We're going to be answering that question that absolutely nobody is asking, which is, does Lord Xander still have it? I can assure you, he most certainly does. We may not see him every time, but this is a historic deck featuring Lord Xander. At least that's one of the main builds. You may notice, of course, the Vein Ripper's in there, and of course we have Sorin to get him on, to cheat him on the board. It is a historic deck, so all you really need is 3 mana. There's a timeless variation of this that actually features a Dark Ritual. Get a little bit more speed out of it, but this is kind of a general kick around deck. And I was curious after a couple of months whether it still worked. So, provided you get that combo in your opening hand, you've got a pretty good jump on them. And the fact that they have to get rid of a creature to get rid of that Vein Ripper, that sacrifice, that automatic sacrifice, is a handy little thing to have. But really, we want to know if Xander can do his thing. So anyhow, it's generally a standard build with some of the best vampires here. And where do we go from here? Let's see. I say we probably should take our time and think about this. See, I've gone back to playing chess, and I know both Commander and Arena, I tend to jump right into battle too quick, and I need to get around that. You know, in chess, I developed my queen too early, and so on. So play a little bit smarter game. Let's get rid of this off the board so that he can't choose to sacrifice it later to get rid of the Vein Ripper. Let's go ahead, give him a +1, get that lifelink, and start building our advantage. He's down to 11. Think he's going to give up on the next shot? No, he feels like he's got a way to get some value. So let's do this. We'll disguise our true intentions. We'll give him that. Actually, let's put him to a test and see how bad he wants to come in with that. If he wants to sack that, that's fine. I can always put the Roaming Throne down and then sack it as a vampire later. But do we need to do that? Let's see where he goes. Madness. Cashing in on that madness. Okay. Fair enough. Starting to build a little bit of a board presence. Is that a problem for us? I don't think it's going to be. I'm also not sure how bad the echo is going to be on this, but I think I see a line. I see a way to win. Discarding a card isn't a big deal. I don't need to search for anything because I already have everything I need to win on the board already. At least I think I do. So let's see if this works. We'll drop this onto the board. We'll choose Vampire. And then we'll go ahead and +1. Yeah, make sure I read that right. +1. Sacrifice a Vampire. This is also a Vampire now. With that, 3 points of damage. And I've opened the way for me to get... Oh, look at that nifty little... loss of life right there, and game over, man. Sweet. I promised you Lord Xander, though. So, let's get back to it and see if we can get Lord Xander going. Just by way of a quick note, you'll notice that Dark Ritual, the store, is down momentarily. It will be up in about, I'll say just over a week, depending on when you're watching this. Early April is when we'll be up and running again. Still here to meet any needs to cards that have already been sold, but just can't handle it right now in between moving states. All right, this I am hoping to draw into it. I've got Sorin in my hand. There are enough big creatures in here that we don't need to press our advantage right away. We're up against elves, right? You see a forest first turn. Actually, you should see an elf first turn usually. Oh, no, it's enchantments. Interesting. Well, interesting and unfortunate because that's fatally getting pushed away. Turn and push. There's Xander. All right. We don't have the mana that we need right now. That's all right. Is he going to play the Enchantress now? What's he going to get rid of? I mean, he may not know it, but he's going to get rid of something. So, unless they go straight for the 9 lives combo, or maybe it'll be Phyrexian Unlife. Oh, all right. Satyr. That's an easy picking too. Let's do this though. Put this down. They have no way of fighting. First of all, let's get rid of what's in their hand. Half of what's in their hand rounded down, unfortunately. So with 5 cards, it means he's going to get rid of 2. But we'll see what they're going to keep, leaving them a false sense of hope that they're going to do something. There we go. What'd I tell you? Phyrexian Unlife and Solemnity. I will swing this. See if they're going to choose to block. They're still hoping to build a board presence. That's one of the things about that deck. It can. Yeah, there you go. All right. Now, I think it's time. Gonna have to wait to react to what they're doing. Yeah, I think we're fine. Let's just go ahead and get rid of this. Let them cash out all their cards. Let's do this. Give this lifelink and death touch. Let them get rid of half of their stuff. I've been seeing a lot of Approach of the Second Sons with, oh well, game over. Guess he didn't have the Approach of the Second Son after all. So, glad to see Lord Xander still has it. Alright, there's just a creepy fun image that I made with AI. Anyhow, one more time. And we got about 5 more minutes to go here. Thank you for hanging out as long as you did. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all the YouTube stuff. I'm thinking again that I'm going to draw into something that I need. If I don't, I've got card draw with my vampire. I've got lifelink. So I could afford to be cautious. Oh, we're up against lifelink, right? Is that going to be a problem? Doesn't look like it. I was expecting that Soul Warden, and look at that. Never punished, at least not this time. 2, yep. I'm going to make that 2 swamps so I can do this, and then, well, it's not going to matter because I'm definitely going to play, playing Xander next turn. So, let's see where we go from there. And taking a mighty long time to think about that with 1 land. Maybe they're just going to give up. Maybe this isn't a real sign of what this deck can do. But we'll see. Oh, there we go. All right, that still only costs 2 to cast though, so I'm not too worried about it. Again, play cautiously. I don't have to play Xander right now. I can ride my advantage for a little bit more, draw out a couple more cards, get a little bit deeper into what their strategy is. Again, trying to play more cautiously. All right, that's a fair play, sure. Let's do this. That's another card I think I'm going to get rid of. I have yet to play that. Anyhow, throw this down, put Xander down. If I need to, I could back it up with some more air power after that, but 4 cards, get rid of 2 of them. 1, 2, get rid of the lands. Okay. Let's get all the damage in that we can. And next turn it'll be half the library, or half the permanents if he destroys it. Cleric and Angels. Alright, I expected to see a Soul Warden there, not gonna lie. But that's okay. Buff him right out. let's do this. 3 mana. Okay. We're going to sacrifice this. We're going to do... I guess I should have done some basic math, shouldn't I? Because 3 from 5, not really the killing stroke there. That's all right. I think putting down the Vein Ripper, yeah, the Vein Ripper will ensure that I got it. So half the library, even if they block it, it's not enough to kill it. And I think that is the game. All right, so deck list is below, and I see that Xander still got it. So anyhow, thank you for watching. Look for a lot more coming after April. No joke. We'll be seeing you then. So I will take my small winnings and head back to LA, and next time I talk to you, I will be in Arizona permanently. So talk to you then. Thanks for watching.